we at Tactile Learning, we run a training organization, and we help schools, high schools, with training options for their students, specifically students in grade 10, 11, and 12, and training options specifically around hospitality training, automotive training, and manufacturing training. So we very much about the hands-on training experience for students. So before we were working with Jen Bishop Consulting, we were, most of our business actually came through, I suppose, what you would call organic leads. You know, somebody has worked at this school and now they work at this school, or they heard from this teacher that it was a good program, something like that. That was where most of our new business came from that actually, you know, signed up with us. We did do some cold outreach via email, but very limited success. The biggest challenge in that, identifying the correct person within the school to contact or within the organization. Yeah, oftentimes we would just get, if we got an email back, it was something like, why are you talking to me? This is somebody else's department, this sort of thing. From what I can remember, how we did it is we had an initial big chat with Jen, which was fantastic. We spoke about a lot of these sorts of questions. Who are you helping? What do you do? This sort of thing. And then Jen and her team came up with, I suppose, a capture of the market, how many organizations there are. And then they started doing all this research into who to contact, putting together these sorts of lists. They spoke with us about, you know, got us to double check things like, have you spoken to anybody on here? This sort of thing to make sure that they're not double handling or double contacting people. And then the next step was Jen and her team came up with scripts of how they were going to outreach. And we went back and forth a little to just sort of make sure that all the details were correct and that sort of thing. Like what I said, we did this sort of outreach, limited success. Then we worked with Jen for 3 months. And out of that 3-month campaign, so we signed up 3 new schools. So, you know, that's like a contract for us to come in and deliver a course, which is amazing. To have it within a 3-month period from cold outreach to actually a signed training contract is incredible. We'd never seen that sort of quick turnaround from a cold lead. It results or could result, you know, how our funding works. We don't get paid up front. We get paid, you know, on completion. But it has the potential of somewhere between 70 and 90 K in revenue, new revenue that we didn't previously have, which is fantastic. Yeah, really positive, really happy. But I suppose not better, but on top of that, we also have several schools that we now have a contact with that we are talking about doing work with, which, like I said before, was our biggest challenge, is identifying the correct person. Whereas we have the potential of probably, like right now in leads, we've probably got double that. So probably another 3 courses that could be kicking off within the next 3 to 6 months, which would be fantastic. Yeah, what we signed, the potential of more, we're very happy. It's been fantastic. When I first looked at marketing or outreach in this way of cold emails and LinkedIn, I had heaps of reservations because I'm like, it's just so spammy. And I really didn't like that. But working with Jen, working with her team, they've just done an amazing job. And I think proof is in the pudding. We did a 3-month campaign. We got 3 schools out of it. That's just an amazing story. So I feel like any aha moment would be going, oh, maybe this does actually work. And the takeaway I took from it was, it's not so much how you do it, it's if you're doing it well or not. And I think that's where Jen and her team do really well, is, you know, it's not just selling, it's providing some value. And there's how you do that cold outreach makes a big difference. So we're very happy with Jen and her team and all the work they've done. we are continuing to work with her, and we're very excited. And yeah, we're excited to recommend her to other people as well.